So last week I made a video where I was cutting a yellow watermelon on this channel. Today I am cutting a red one. Now imagine I looked at this red watermelon and told you it was yellow. You will probably laugh and say no. Last week was yellow, this one is red. But wait, if I keep insisting, what if I told you your memory was wrong? What if I denied what you clearly saw? That's exactly what some people do in relationships, friendships, and workplaces. They slowly make you question your own reality. It is called gaslighting, and it can be more damaging than many people ever realize. So gaslighting happens when someone repeatedly causes you to doubt your own memory, judgment, reality, or perception of events. The scary part is that many people don't recognize that this happens because it rarely starts with something big. It starts with little things, little denials, little contradictions, little rewrites of history, until one day you find yourself questioning things you once knew with certainty. Now, let me be clear. Not every disagreement is gaslighting. People forget things. People remember situations differently. Human memory is imperfect, as we all know. But there is a difference between forgetting something and constantly rewriting reality. There's a difference between manipulation and a mere misunderstanding. And that's where many people get trapped. So let's talk about relationships. Imagine you and your partner have a conversation, a serious conversation. You discuss finances, how you make your future plans, your children, moving to a different location, or career decisions. You leave that conversation believing both of you are on the same page. And a week later, you bring it up again. Suddenly your partner says, I never agreed to that. I never said that. You're making things up. Now imagine that something like this happens to you once. No big deal. It's normal. Maybe somebody forgot, which can happen. But imagine if it happens again and again and again and again and again. Eventually you stop trusting your memory. You begin second guessing yourself. You start asking, did I hear that correctly? Maybe I am overreacting. Maybe I misunderstood you. Maybe I am the problem. And that's exactly why gaslighting can be damaging, because it attacks something very important, your confidence in yourself. Now let's move away from relationships for a moment, because gaslighting doesn't only happen between couples. It can happen in friendships, families, and workplaces, as we may know. Maybe you've experienced this at work. Your manager gives you specific instructions and you follow them to the core. You spend hours completing these tasks, and later on, when something goes wrong, your manager comes to you and says, I never told you to do that. And suddenly you are left defending yourself, trying to prove a conversation happened. And then that aha moment will kick in. You'll be like, oh, I should have documented what we discussed and sent to him to make sure that we're on the same page. And then you are now trying to explain your actions, trying to protect your credibility. This is one reason many professionals document conversations, as I said. Not because they are paranoid, not because they expect conflicts, but because accountability matters a lot. Documentation protects facts, especially in workplaces. Documentation protects reality. Documentation protects clarity at the same time. And honestly, if you've ever reached to that point where you feel the need to keep screenshots, save messages, or write down important conversations, ask yourself why. What made you feel the need to do all that? What patterns led you there in the first place? Now, let's come back to watermelon side. Last week, I was cutting the yellow one. Today, I decided to cut the red one because I wanted to teach something with this. So, two different watermelons, two different realities. Imagine I showed you both side by side. The one is yellow, as you can see on my screen right now. One is red. And then insisted that they were exactly the same. You would immediately know something wasn't right because your eyes can see the difference. Your memory can see the difference. Your experience can even see the difference. The problem isn't the watermelon. The problem is when someone keeps challenging your reality so often that you stop trusting yourself. And that's why this lesson matters, because healthy relationships do not require you to constantly defend your reality. It doesn't allow you to constantly doubt yourself. Healthy relationships allows accountability. It allows honesty. Healthy relationships allow people to admit when they are wrong. Imagine how much healthier relationships would be if people simply said, "You are right. I forgot. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I remember it differently, but let's talk about it." Instead of constantly being in denial of what happened, instead of constantly shift blames, instead of constantly rewriting history. Because trust isn't built by being right all the time. Trust is built through honesty, accountability, and when people acknowledge reality together. Now, before we end this video, I want you to think about something. Have you ever found yourself doubting something you clearly saw? Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused? Have you ever felt certain about something only to be told repeatedly that it never happened? Have you ever started documenting conversations because you were tired of people changing the story later? If so, you are not alone. Many people experience this in relationships, in friendships, in workplaces, and even within families. And the first step towards protecting yourself is recognizing the pattern. Because when you know what gaslighting looks like, you are less likely to fall into the trap of questioning your own reality. So today, as I call this red watermelon, remember this lesson. Don't let someone convince you that your red watermelon is yellow. Don't let anyone constantly rewrite your reality. Trust evidence, trust patterns, and above all, most importantly, never stop trusting your own eyes. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment below. Have you ever experienced a situation where someone tried to make you doubt what you clearly knew was true? I would love to hear your thoughts about it. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep thinking for yourself. Thank you.